Good morning from hot Bali to very cold England, and welcome to Wednesday morning vinyasa. So, we'll try and get some heat going on in the body with a bit of a flow. But just before we get to moving, let's settle ourselves down, find an evenness across the sitting bones, across the base of the pelvis. That gentle drawing up at the front and the back. So we feel the tummy button lifting up, but we don't flare the ribs up. Feel the lower back lengthening a little bit as well. And then just sliding the fingertips slightly towards you on the thighs until the shoulders feel open and relaxed. It's just that very small drawing back, finding the sweet spot where you feel most upright and relaxed. And we'll let the eyes close down, gently drawing the back of the head backwards, tucking the chin very slightly, looking for that nice lengthening in the back of the neck. And then bringing the attention to the breath. Just a little spirit of inquiry. How is the breath flowing this morning? Is it any different from last time you checked? And it's merely an observation. No need to try to change anything. Perhaps noticing a spaciousness between the vertebrae as we inhale. And we try to keep a little bit of that spaciousness by drawing the tummy button in just gently as we exhale, keeping that space between the vertebrae. And let's get into moving. Just drop the chin down towards the chest and roll the upper spine down. Inhaling, rolling up. So try to keep the lower spine fairly immobile. Just getting into the head and the next one. Exhaling the chin down. And then just feeling the upper vertebrae roll over as well. Inhaling and seeing if we can get that feeling of the bones stacking. And then rolling forwards. And maybe the forwards motion comes a little deeper. And then we inhale and we're stacking those vertebrae. Stack, 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 stack. Maybe the chin comes up a little. Maybe the gaze is towards the ceiling. Exhale. Really try to keep it sequential. So first the top of the neck, then the middle of the neck, and so forth. Maybe a little deeper. Hands can be on the thighs for support. Next time, make it a bigger exhale. Pull the belly button in and round the lower back. So we're taking a deeper C-shaped curl. Inhale as this time as we inhale, roll the shoulders back and open the chest, open the heart. Try to keep the neck long. So rather than dumping into the back of the neck, see if you can feel the front of the neck expand. We're still spacious there. Exhale, and we're still starting this rollover from the chin, neck, between the shoulder blades, the mid-back, and then tucking the hips under for the deep C shape. Inhale, open up. Let's add the arms and interlace the fingers, turn the palms straight up. And again, draw the belly button in on the exhale, sit the shoulders down. Inhale, just open into a very small back bend here, really strong around the tummy. Exhale, bring the hands in front. Release the fingertips to the floor. Roll the shoulders back, fingertips away. Inhale, open the heart. Circle the hands round in front. Fingers facing each other loosely. Exhale, C shape. Inhale, now we're going to fold forwards. We're going to walk the fingers forwards and we're still opening the chest. And we may be coming down to the forearms and maybe the forehead could come down to the mat, or maybe we're staying up as your body wants. And 2 or 3 breaths here, seeing how that feels. And then we'll walk the fingers back to lift up. And we'll come to some side bending. One side and the other. So inhale the arm up and over. We're also spiraling the chest. Inhale. Back up. Exhale down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale. Inhale, back up, grow tall, look at those fingers. Exhale, over. Inhale, open the chest, open the ribs to the ceiling. Exhale here. Inhale, back to the center, this time twisting. Exhaling. Inhale into center. Exhaling, twisting to the other side. One more each side. Now to get things moving, let's take that cactus shape and we'll get into more of a dynamic thing. So we're not really moving with the breath here. Or if you really want to get some heat going on, we could bring in the Kapalabhati breath, which is a sharp drawing in of the tummy and out through the nose. We let the inhale take care of itself. So if that's too much at any point, just come back to a regular breath. And then we're going to breathe out. Lower the palms, soften the eyes, maybe don't close them. You might feel a little lightheaded. Give that a moment to land. And then we're going to come over onto the hands and knees. So we'll lose any props we're sitting on. We're coming up to find our tabletop. And we're going to just have a bit of a flow here. We're going to come into our free-form movement. And again, we're still just warming the spine up primarily here. And our purpose is to get through as many different articulations of the spine as possible. So we're going left and right, and we're going up and down, and we're going round as well. We're getting that spiral action. All the axes of movement. And if you notice maybe that there's an area where you don't feel so conscious of what's going on, or that feels a little bit sticky, and you go, I don't really know what's happening here, just see if we can bring a little bit of attention to that spot and prioritize it a little bit. Nice. And let's get those knees back a little bit, and we're sending the bum back, and we're inhaling, we're rounding forward, lifting from the tummy all the way forwards, quite long, elbows in. Exhale, immediately back. So we come back with the arch or with the bum lifted, inhaling forwards, all the way forwards, maybe a little bend of the elbows, stick the bum up and then slide back. Index fingers forwards, outside of the elbows, backwards. A couple more like this. Maybe a little hold here, lift the bum, power through the hands. Last one. Slow it right down for this. Raise the bum. And then slow-mo, send it back, untuck the toes. Leave the hands out in front, and as we lower the bottom towards the heels, we're gently stretching the shoulders out here. And if at any point during your practice you're feeling tired, it's getting a bit much, you can just come back to that child's pose and take rest as you need it. And for now, we're going to come forwards again, tucking those toes, and we're going to send the hips back and up, finding our first downward dog. And we're going to have a little pedal. Again, I know it's cold where you are, so we have to expect there to be some stiffness. So I want to really make sure we've moved all the joints around really nicely. So we're going to bring the weight to the left foot. We're just picking up the right knee here, and we're opening it to the side. So it's a kind of a doggy fire hydrant is the what people usually use to describe this. There's got to be a more tasteful one. So the foot is flexed and the knee is bent. We're just opening up to the side, keeping the rest of the body as still as possible. So it's in that right hip. Lower the knee back down. Come out onto the ball of the left foot and inhale, right leg back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, we're going to step it through. And we're going to find ourselves in a little lunge here. Nothing too dramatic. That's probably a bit too short. And we're flowing here. So we're going to inhale forwards. We're going to get quite long. So if you want to walk the foot forwards a bit, that's great. Keep the knee down for now. But we're going to pick up the toes as we come back. So the fingertips might slide. And we're coming back towards a gentle half splits. No need to go too deep here. Keep it really nice and just fluid with the breath. Come back, and then next time we come forwards, solidly root the left hand, and we're going to find so-called simple twist here. Now the tendency here is that we dump all the weight into the hands. Let's see if we can re-square this leg and push off the back foot and the front toes to get the weight coming into the feet. Lift the belly off the thigh. And then we're going to exhale, frame that foot, drop the back knee, step it back, stretch, 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 shoulders. Inhale forward. So this is like our half chaturanga, bent elbows. We're coming all the way forwards to here, untucking the toes. And we're going to take a little baby cobra here. So fingertips could be down. Or we might raise the fingers. And we're going to take just a few little pulses here. So the foundation of this is the toes pressing into the floor. The hips are pressing into the floor. And we almost feel like it's the toes that are causing the action, the movement. So it really doesn't need to be very big. And the hands are down if the back is not feeling it. We try to do as little as possible with the hands. Right. Let's make a pillow for the forehead. Rest the forehead down. A little wiggle out through the bum. Check if there's any tension there in the lower back. We're going to lift the head back up. And we're going to take these little raises here. So ideally the knee isn't pushing on to the floor here. If the knee is not happy, a blanket or a cushion under it or a towel. 3 more of these little ones. Strengthening the hamstring here, waking up the hamstring. If you want to put the head back down, absolutely just put the head back down. And we're going to do this with the other leg. Nice and gentle. And because it's quite easy, it gives us a bit of space to think about what's going on. You can feel the quad changing shape. You can feel how it's connected to the lower back. You can feel what changes when you push the hips down or when you don't really think about it. Two or three more. And then let's tuck the toes, plant the hands, and come back up to our downward dog again. In our downward dog, we'll take some little corkscrew twists. So for these, be heels to the left, knees to the right, and a bend, deep bend. Bum down towards the heels, and then it's inhale, back to straight. Exhale, the heels go to the right, the knees go to the left. and stay still. 2 more each side. Heels left. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, heels to the right. Feel the stretch in the shoulders. Root the hands strongly. Inhale to center. Last ones. Exhale, heels left. Inhale straight. Last one. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. And then we've got those knee lifts, the doggy fire hydrant. So find your nice downward dog. Pick up that left foot, and then we're opening the hip. Inhaling, knee to the left. Exhaling back. Trying to keep the rest of the body still. Opening that hip. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. We've got just one more. Inhale, open. Exhale, realign yourself, and then it's 3-legged dog. Inhaling, left leg. Open up. Exhaling, stepping through for our low lunge. Back knee down. Find our nice line here, and then we're flowing, exhaling back, lifting the left toes. Inhaling forwards off the back toes. Exhaling. Inhaling. If you're still feeling cold, just pick up the speed a little bit. Don't overdo the hamstring, but we definitely want to get the body warm. All right, nice. And then we're going to come to our simple twist. So next time we come forwards, right hand down, back knee up, open it up, find the twist, and then it's just having a look at what's going on with the left leg and seeing if we can get the work to come into the feet and the tummy sort of inside the leg rather than resting on the leg. Fantastic. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to high plank, and we'll hold high plank for a few breaths. So send the heels away, draw the tummy in. And as you inhale, see if you can feel the spine lifting between the shoulder blades. If you need to put the knees down, put the knees down. We'll stay here for a few more breaths. Strongly push the fingertips into the ground. Redraw in the tummy. Maybe give the head a little wobble. Push those heels away. And then we're going to come down to the earth. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Lowering down. Untucking the toes. And we'll come to our Sphinx pose. So bring the elbows under the shoulders. Root the hands. Tops of the feet down. And again, lifting from the feet. Opening up, little back bend here. Pushing the pelvis strongly into the floor. We really want to open the heart. See if we can get a bit more opening here around the chest. Okay, and then pulling the fingers towards you. Exhale, roll the spine back down. Come to a wide cobra. Hands about twice as wide as the shoulders. Roll them back. Inhale up, fingertips, wide cobra. And we're going to go inhale, and we're going to exhale over the right shoulder. Look at the feet. Inhale, center. Exhale, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Rolling the spine back down. Planting the hands, tucking the toes. Plank, downward dog. 2 or 3 breaths here. And then inhaling, right leg up and back. Exhaling, stepping that right foot forwards, ready for our high crescent lunge. Pushing off the back foot, lifting up. Trying to level out those hips, straighten the front leg, tuck the pelvis under. To find length, move the back heel away and push strongly through the toes. So don't try to straighten the knee, try to move the heel away at the same time, trying to tuck the pelvis under. Nice. On the exhale, we're going to come forwards to arrowhead lunge. We're going to bring our body into a long straight line like this. Inhale the arms forwards. Exhale, draw the fists to the way. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Good strong blowout. Really getting a bit of fire going. Nice. Then we're going to reframe the front foot and pushing off this front toes. Exhale, we're coming back towards our pyramid pose. So I can see I'm a bit arched here. I'm going to bring my fingertips back so I can get a nice flat back here. And then I'm going to think about what the hips are doing, because the other thing is usually the hips have gone to the side or a twist. So we're going to try to draw that right hip back so they're in line. And we feel like if we could fold down, the shoulder would come down to the shin. Inhale, exhale, see where your fold is. Lay the body on the thigh if it will. Otherwise, just support the body with the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. We're going to step the back foot in. Exhale, step the back foot in and fold. Nice, soft forward fold. This is our first one today. So we'll take opposite elbows. We'll let the head get heavy. We'll let the arms get heavy. Knees can be soft. And then bend in the knees. Inhale, roll yourself up to standing. Bring the fingertips up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Nice. Inhale the hands up and we'll exhale. Nice flat back. And then down. Inhale for our halfway lift. Step right foot back, left foot back, high plank. Exhale down through our vinyasa. So inhaling, maybe you're ready for your upward dog. Exhale, rolling over the top of the feet and back to downward dog. 2 breaths here. And we're inhaling the left leg up and back and stepping it through on the exhale. Inhaling, crescent lunge, left leg forwards. Again, taking a little bit of time here to settle, find our lunge, bringing that back, hip forwards, and bringing the pelvis under. As you're ready, we're lengthening the back heel away. And we're trying not to dump forward, so we can always shorten the stance rather than lose the pelvis alignment. Strongly pushing through the toes as we move the heel away. From here, it's our arrowhead lunge. So firstly, we exhale and we find this long line between the heel and the head. Inhale the hands up. Again, exhale, fists to the waist. Inhale. One more like this. Inhale it long. Exhale. Then we're framing the front foot. And we're coming back towards our pyramid pose, nice and slow, nice and easy. Walk the fingertips in till you can find the flat back. And then try to bring that left hip back so the hips are nice and aligned. Inhale, get long. Feel like you want to slide the front foot away as you exhale. Roll the body down onto the leg, maybe. Few breaths here in our pyramid pose. Inhale, rebend the front knee. Exhale, step the back foot in, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time take hold of the big toes with the first two fingers, the peace fingers. Again, inhale, half lift. As we exhale, we draw the elbows out to the side. Maybe finding we fold a little deeper, getting into those hamstrings. Exhale, release the big toes. And on an inhale, we'll come all the way up. So inhale ourselves up, hands high. Exhale the hands to the chest. So we'll add on to that. So let's inhale, final chair pose, Utkatasana. And then sending the knees forwards as the bum comes lower. So we keep our angle fairly the same. Find a spot where there's a bit of challenge. Maybe a little bit lower. Bum back, knees forwards. Nice. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, left foot back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out through the mouth. Inhale through your vinyasa. So high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Knees can go down if you want. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Baby cobra, wide cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, lower it down. Find your way back to your downward facing dog. So there's so many variations on exactly how you string together that little bit. And definitely encourage you to find your own flavor. We're going to inhale the right leg back and up. And we're reaching long through the heel. We're going to exhale the right knee under the body, curling it in. Inhale the right leg back and up. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, right elbow. Inhale it back and up. Exhale, we'll twist under the body, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back and up. This time, warrior two. Step it through, right leg comes through. Open it up for your warrior two. Right leg forwards. Check in with your warrior two pose. If everything's feeling happy and the spine's upright, flip the front palm, inhale, reverse warrior. So here I'm not bending into the knee or straightening it, trying to leave the lower body pretty much where it is. Exhale, elbow down towards the thigh. Inhale, side angle pose. On the next inhale, maybe we can open the ribs a little and lift the gaze. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse the warrior, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reach forwards. Bottom hip comes under. Inhale for length. Exhale, Trikonasana. Hand could be on the calf, on the block. We don't want to roll the back hip forwards to reach the ground. We want to keep the hips in line with the long edge of the mat. So if we're a bit higher up, but we've got it's like we're between two sheets of glass. That's more what we're going for. If the fingers come to the ground without the back hip coming round, absolutely go for it. Here, inhale, bend the front knee, warrior two. And then exhale, frame the front foot, step back, vinyasa. So it's high plank, chaturanga, back bend, downward dog. Other side. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep or elbow. Inhale it back and up. Exhale, left knee across the body to the right tricep. Inhale it back and up. And then step it through warrior two on the other side. Again, settle, find your alignment. Gaze over the front fingers. That's it. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and an inhale to come to our side angle pose. Inhale, warrior. Inhale, reverse the warrior, straighten the leg. Exhale, hip comes under. Inhale for length. Exhale, Trikonasana. Remember, you can rest anytime. Couple more breaths. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back, vinyasa. And your up dog, your cobra. Meeting together in down dog. Inhale the right leg up and back, and this time we'll open the hips. So we'll keep the leg long. We're opening up the hips and then bend the knee. Inhale, see if you can lift that knee away from you a little higher. Get long through the body. Exhale, bring the knee under the body. Step it through. High lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring the palms to heart center here. You might want to take a slightly longer stance if that works for you. Inhale, exhale, just twist. Actually, just twist opening the arms. We'll just open twist in our lunge. Right hand back, left hand forwards. And we'll circle the back fingers round. Inhale back to our crescent. Exhale, twist, same side. Inhale. Straighten the front leg. Lean forwards. Exhale. Come through to our warrior three. Don't worry if you're wobbling, if you need a couple of attempts to come in. And then inhale, left knee through and up. Exhale. Exhale the feet at the front, mountain pose. Couple of breaths here in your mountain pose. And we'll take the other side. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, folding forwards. You know where we're going. Inhale, lifting, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back. Step the right leg back. Downward dog. Inhale forwards to your high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Your downward dog, we're inhaling that left leg back and up and away. Opening the hips. Square off the shoulders again. Bend the left knee. And see if we can lift that knee higher. Inhale, straighten the legs, square the hips. Exhale, the knee under the body, coming through to crescent lunge, left leg forwards. Inhale it up. Couple of breaths in our lunge. Finding that length. And we're going to bring the arms to heart center again. And we're taking that nice open twist. Inhale, exhale, we're twisting. Inhale to the center, arms up. Exhaling, opening. Inhaling. Last one. Exhale, open into our twist. Inhale, lift the arms, straighten the front leg. And on the exhale, we're coming forward into warrior three. Arms can be out to the sides or alongside the body, or any other variation of hand position that you want to give a go to. Fingertips could come down to the floor on blocks. It's totally fine. I'm going to inhale that right knee through and up. And exhale it down. And just a little shake and a little bounce there. Let anything that came in with that go. And one more round. Inhale it up. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, left foot back, high plank. Exhale it down. Inhale through. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg. Open the hip. Bend the knee. If it's in your practice, you might drop that right foot behind you. Inhale up. Nice. A wild thing. Turn the gaze back to the front of the mat. Exhale the right hand down. Inhale, right foot back and up. Exhale, step it through, lifting up on the inhale. Crescent lunge. Inhale the hands to the heart. Exhale, get long. So we're going to bring the body forwards a bit like in our arrowhead lunge. Inhale, twist. So this could be enough. So we're just using the core muscles to twist here rather than yanking the elbow. Inhale, maybe exhale, we come a little deeper, send the heel away. And then maybe we can hook the elbow and find our twisted lunge. And think about length from the top of the head to the heel. And we're going to inhale back to center. And one more time, inhale, legs straight. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale the knees through. Cross the ankle over the thigh. Going to our floating pigeon or standing pigeon. Arms to heart center. Exhale, we're lowering down, we're sinking the hips back. If there's any variations you know you want to take, otherwise come with me and we will see if we can first hook the elbows over the shin. Take a couple of breaths here. And then maybe the fingertips can find the floor. And we can exhale to find a forward fold with a pigeon leg. Letting the head be heavy. Inhale, lift the gaze. Lift the body. Lift the knee. Exhale, reset. Shake out the standing leg. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Forward fold. Inhale for a half lift, flat back. Exhale, take it back to your plank. Inhale in the plank. Exhale, upward dog. Exhale. Maybe an extra push up. Back to your downward dog. Float straight through. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, open the hips, bend the knee. Inhale, send the knee away. Maybe on the exhale, flip the dog, wild thing. Pushing off left toes, opening the heart. Strong right hand. As you're ready, turning the gaze back to the front of the mat. Inhale the arm up. Exhale, reset. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, stepping it through. High lunge, left leg forward. Inhale, forwards, arrowhead lunge with prayer hands. Exhale, twist. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, maybe we can hook the elbow. And then we're inhaling, resetting, lengthening that front leg. And our last warrior 3 coming through. Warrior 3. Inhale that right knee through and up. And on the exhale, we're finding our standing pigeon. Hands to heart center. Exhaling, sending the bum back. Folding down. Maybe the elbows are on the leg. Maybe the elbows hook over the shin. And then we'll find the forward fold if we did on the other side. Fingertips to floor. Head heavy. Lift the gaze on the inhale and follow. Unrolling the spine. Right knee up. Foot down. Shake out that left foot. Well done. We'll make our way down to the floor. Inhale. And then exhale. We're going to come through our chair pose. Inhale, Utkatasana. Maybe we can come up onto the balls of the feet, onto our tiptoes. And we're lowering, really slowly, slower than you want to. Lowering, 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 still lowering, lowering, all the way down. Bum to the heels. Cheeky crow here. If you've got that crow in your practice, now's your chance for 2 or 3 breaths. Finding those chaturanga elbows. Letting the weight come into the upper arms, the triceps. Lowering the feet back down. Lowering the bum down. Sending the feet out. And just give the legs a little bounce there. And finish with another side stretch. So we're going to bring the left foot into the right thigh there. And on an exhale, just draw that left thigh away with the hand. Try and open that hip out. Get the sitting bones balanced on the mat. And then this right hand, his fingertips, going to walk away till we find a nice So beginning of a stretch. And then see if we can scooch the body across so we're straightening the spine up a bit more. So the tendency is we're curling here. So we can lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, maybe we can walk it out a bit more. Find where your arm's going to come to, and then we're inhaling, left arm straight up. Have a look at the fingers, give them a little wiggle. Now this action here, this open chest, that's what we want to keep. So we can exhale and we can send the arm over, but we don't want to go and reach for the foot and lose the openness. So keep the chest open. Maybe one day we find the foot. But we're trying not to collapse here. Inhale, where can you lengthen? Exhale, where can you soften? Can you seat the shoulder blades on the back? And inhale that top arm back up, fingertips again reaching for the sky. Follow the hand. Exhale, left hand behind you. Inhale, lift the hips. Lovely stretch here. Exhale, land the bum back down. Bring the feet, give them a little shake and a roll. And then other side. We're bringing that foot into the thigh, right foot into the thigh. And again, just to start off with lengthening that flesh away, opening the hip. Taking that left hand, walking it out. Resetting the spine, so straightening out the spine here. And then add that top hand. And again, keeping this open chest. Just sending the arm over, but prioritizing the openness and the evenness through the sitting bones. And then right hand up, follow it up, follow it up. Both legs out in a straddle, fingers facing away. Use the fingers to lengthen up. Make sure on the front of the sitting bones, and maybe the fingertips come in front, and maybe we walk forwards a little bit or a lot. You know your body, no heroics here. You can hurt your hamstrings. If you've got a block, this is a great time to bring a block into play, and we can maybe rest on the block, and as the hips open, possibly lower down. Just like in our straight leg Paschimottanasana, better to be patient and keep length than collapse. A couple more breaths here in this wide leg fold. See if you can push the heels into the floor. Maybe that gives you a little bit more length. And then we'll gently walk ourselves back up. We'll use the fingertips and the breath. Inhale ourselves back up. We'll exhale down onto the back. We'll take a back bend here. We'll take 2 back bends. We'll all do a bridge together. And if you want to take a wheel for your second one, it's in your practice. You're very welcome. Firstly, our bridge, arms up, feet shooting away, shoulders anchored, inhaling. Lovely long bridge, getting along between knee and shoulder. Head relaxed, thighs drawing together. Squeeze the glutes, and maybe you can lift the heels and the hips at the same time. Come a little more into your heart. And we're going to roll down. If the heels are lifted, keep them lifted until the very last bit. Exhale, roll the spine down, vertebra by vertebrae, laying the spine back down. When the sacrum lands, land the heels. And now either we'll take one more bridge like that, or if you want to take your wheel, set up for your wheel. Either way, another 5 or 6 breaths in your back bend of choice. Lifting up. As you're ready, roll the spine back down. If you're on your wheel, just try to get the shoulders down before the back of the head. And then we'll take a happy baby. You can hold the big toes outside of the foot or the calf or the ankle, keeping the sacrum nicely rooted down and heavy. Looking for that softness in the inner thigh hip. And as you're ready, let that go. Maybe you want to take a twist, a couple of breaths each side, or just roll from side to side, rock from side to side a bit, massaging the back that way. Or maybe you're just ready to come to your Shavasana, in which case send the feet away, finding your resting pose. If you're rolling or you're twisting, making sure you've evened it out and then coming down to rest. Taking these couple of minutes of Shavasana together. Letting the eyes close and letting the sensations that have resulted from the practice wash over you. Maybe there's a little more warmth in the body, or maybe there's a little more spaciousness in the breath or in the mind. And enjoying that if it's there. If it's not there, don't worry. And letting yourself be totally heavy for just a few more moments. The mind's wandering off. Just bringing the attention back to the breath and feeling the body moving with the breath in and out. Maybe noticing the clothes, the points of contact between your mats and between the floor. Now let's take a deeper breath in. Sigh it out. Open the mouth. Breathe out through the mouth. And once again, breathing in deeply through the nose. Opening the mouth. Soft breath out through the mouth. And bring some life to the fingers and the toes. Giving them a wiggle. Maybe rotating wrist and ankle. Maybe just a little rock of the head from side to side if that feels nice. And a big stretch might come to you, inhaling hands above your head, stretching, exhaling, relaxing. rolling to one side or the other. Gently, gently. Bringing yourself back up to where we started, seated position. Just settle yourself here for a moment. Just transition from the practice back to the day. Inhale the arms up. Exhaling palms to Anjali Mudra, center. Gently bowing chin to chest and taking a moment to cultivate that daily gratitude. It's something you're really, really grateful for. Thanks so much for joining me, yogis. Have a great day. Namaste.